are you guys doing today? I'm yet again back again with a very, very exciting topic, and I am going to add everyone to in a moment so that more of y'all can join me. Just give me a second. Let me go see. I hope you're all doing well. Tell me that you guys are here and show me some excitement because today's topic it's all about being grounded and cool. So that's where we are. Oops, I don't see myself yet. Let me see. Okay. Yes, I do see myself. I only see one of you, y'all at the moment. So, and everyone, live. All right. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, Annette. Firstly, I would like to thank all of you all who had sent a tip even before my live started. I would like to thank Michelle Crystal for your lovely, lovely, lovely tip. Annette for your lovely, lovely, lovely tip, and Rachel for your lovely, lovely tip. You guys are like, I don't even have to ask, and you guys are already sending me tips. And good morning to all of y'all. Good morning to all of y'all. And also, MJ, so good to see you guys. You should really, 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 really check out MJ's healing special. In fact, it was my idea, and because MJ is one of the purest beings I know. And I also wanted to say, guys, you can also send MJ a tip. She runs this group literally 24/7. So please contact her for her PayPal handle. Do something sweet for her. Come on, she does this wholeheartedly, selflessly. We both have so much joy running this group. In fact, one of my students is now a reader in this group, Frank. He's amazing, guys. So check him out too. And really, we are so blessed. We are getting a very good team of readers now, and MJ and I are so happy and proud of how everything is going. Venus retrograde is definitely lucky for us all. In a way, I would say. But yeah, guys, really, really, I would really like to spend some time appreciating what a wonderful soul MJ is. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you trust your intuition, you trust God, you talk to God, and that is what today's topic is about. And always remember, there's abundance for everyone to go around. So nothing is a competition or rat race. That's what the not so good beings want you to believe, that you're fighting for resources, you're competing for things. But the truth is, there is so much abundance in the world. You just have to go and grab it. And when you're in the right vibration, it comes to you. So, having said that, I'm going to thank the wonderful team of readers we have here. They are all amazing, and a huge welcome to Frank, who has joined us as a reader. I've been training him for a couple of months now, and I would say that he is one of my brightest students. So, if you guys want a reading, go get it from him. Also, check out MJ's healing prayer. You know MJ, she will like sit down and pray for you, and her prayer is healing in itself. So check that out. I know, you see, even in our Indian culture, like people would go to the priest, give the priest money to pray. So think of MJ like that. She is going to actually pray for you for real because she is such a wonderful soul. If she can spend all this time being a mother hen in this group, she will for you guys too. So, with that, guys, I have some amazing specials going on too. So, check out my sale album in my website. I've introduced a few new activators. Even, in fact, one of my activators, a couple of my activators are on sale right now. You should definitely check them out. Again, I had to increase the price a little for the AKASHIC Records blocks and restrictions. So it's 33366 now, but I'm going to permanently affix it at 666 USD. So I will say grab it now. Again, it takes 40 hours and 40 days for me to get the whole blocks and restrictions done. So it's a commitment, but again, you will definitely feel a difference. I did it with my own teacher 12 years ago, and that it was one of those clearing activators that really changed my life. Like I was activated to more of my gifts, and I hold my teacher very dear. She's wonderful. I did my Reiki masters with her and my Isis Seichi masters with her. Wow, those years, such memorable years, because nothing beats learning from your teacher. So, yeah, I always thank my teacher, thank God, thank my parents, thank my DM for all the success that I see in my life. And of course, all of you all for your love and support and generosity. And you guys are truly amazing because how blessed are we, MJ and I, for running such a wonderful group. So, having said that, my Venus retrograde special Twin Flames Union healing is 6666. Venus retrograde is 22nd July to 3rd September. So I would really recommend this union healing because it's already doing magic for a lot of people. I will also recommend the joint divine feminine and divine masculine energy field clearing intensive. It's also on sale. And of course, those of you who are going through some money blocks, I have the money blocks and restrictions on sale as well. That's 90% off. So it's 111. And of course, there are others. Um, the instant communication activator, even MJ recommended it early. I've decided to keep it on sale because it's such a potent investment. And of course, I keep telling my divine feminines, please get the divine feminine plate cool activator and healing. You guys need that. Like some of you really need that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And of course, I've introduced something new, the manifestation activator to manifest your dreams. That's on sale too at 111. And I also have introduced another really great activator. So it's basically Twin Flames Healing Activator, transition from desperation to pure yearning activator. This is something some of you feel, some of you may need because it is going to really help you shift. Having said that, again, thank you, team, for being wonderful. Really, like Arlet has some things on promo, Tammy, a wonderful reader, and again, I'm blessed to train a lot of wonderful students like Frank, and it's amazing. And MJ, you are ever amazing. Really. So I would like to thank Diana for your generous tip. Thank you so much. And Shay for your generous tip to you guys are so lovely. And again, next week I'm going to do Venus retrograde special, and why is it? I've done some mini videos on that about the union timelines and how the Venus retrograde is so crucial for it. Next week will be dedicated to that. But this week we are dedicating this topic to God because everything is God, and God is literally the passcode for you to escape the samsara cycle. So there's nothing wrong with you saying God a million times a day. I always say God. I used to write letters to God. I still do because I talk to God all the time. And the more you do it, the more connection you would feel. Secondly, I've got another better way of explaining what twin flames are. Okay. You see, you are one soul projecting yourself into earth as two separate beings, the divine feminine and divine masculine. But from the place you project, you're still one soul. So always remember, nothing can ever separate you, ever again. But you have to surrender to God. You have to be humble. You have to be grounded. You have to respect your elders. And MJ, she's mother hen. She is the elder in our group. Always. When she does constructive criticism, she does it to all of us because she wants the best for us. And when you're open, you flourish. Because in my culture, we believe elders' blessings are very important. Wise people's blessings are very important. Your teachers are regarded up there with your parents and God because your teacher truly cares for you. For me, I really enjoy seeing my students grow. And right now I'm doing a lot of teaching and when I see them successful and flourishing, that's the greatest joy ever. Because the true joy in this world is to seeing other people grow and flourish and succeed. And always remember, there's so much abundance to go around. By giving, you are never going to be depleted. By sharing, you're never going to be depleted. You will only get more. But example, if a person is jealous, they're going to get jealousy. If a person is stingy, they're going to get back stinginess. That's exactly how the law of attraction works. What you reap is what you sow. What you give is what you get. You give happiness, you get back happiness. You give inspiration, you get back inspiration. You help others, you are helped a million times more by God, by the universe, by others, in other words. So always, guys, think about the people around you. Think how you can help them, how you can enhance their life. And when you do that, you are doing God's work, and you will feel God. When you help others, you will feel God. Of course, there are people who get into that space, that rat race space, where it's all about competition, it's all about stabbing other people, and it's all about, well, these people are going to be part of the machine kingdom. Machine kingdom. And then the other group, about who's all about generosity and abundance. We are building the new earth, which is six dimensional, and in six dimensional there is no room for petty things like competition, stabbing one another, stealing people's ideas. Again, all ideas are from God. What's there to steal, right? But again, you have to acknowledge the person who brings it. Acknowledgement is done out of love. But again, if people do it, do it. That's all. Abundance always breeds abundance. Um, okay, and that's why I wanted to spend some time talking about divine feminine jealousy as well, and divine masculine jealousy. Jealousy is very, very interesting, guys. One thing is, there's a thin line between jealousy and inspiration. So I'm going to explain to you yellow jealousy and white jealousy, which is inspiration. So you shouldn't even call white jealousy jealousy at all. Yellow jealousy is when you look at someone and you think they don't deserve it. And who are you to decide that they don't deserve it? They maybe have spent million lifetimes working on it and they're seeing success. Whereas white inspiration is when you look at them, you're like, hey, I want to be like them too. They're so loving, compassionate, kind, and glowing. That is what divine feminines have to work towards. Another thing is, I also noticed there's jealousy within the divine feminine community. When one divine feminine gets into union, the other one starts saying, oh, that person doesn't even deserve to be in union. But again, who are you to decide? God decides who gets into union and not. That's why it's so crucial to surrender to God. Number one, God. It's so easy and simple. The easiest thing in life is connecting to God. I'm going to say all my hellos to everyone. Hello, Mai. Hello, Adriel. Thank you. Hi, Karen. Hi, Brienne. Hi, Nimit. Hi, Catalina. Finally, I see you. I know it's super late. Oh, Michelle has something to say. We appreciate all that you do to help us along our journeys. You're amazing. Hey, Shay. Again, thanks for that amazing tip. Rachel, thanks for the amazing tip as well. And good morning to Diana. So I actually have a very lucky number here, 17 viewers, 20 comments, and 12 reactions. So that is 172012, which is that is like abundance code triggered. All right, so I'm going to break this discourse into three parts. God, you as a soul, and what you need to do in order to expand yourself in life. These are the three things I want to focus, I want to work on. So the most important thing is, as the topic states, why is God so crucial in your twin flame journey? And why is it important to be humble and grounded? Being humble and grounded, you can't act. It has to come. So you can't pretend to be, I'm humble, I'm grounded. Being humble comes from the fact that known is a drop, unknown is the ocean, and you're always expanding, growing, evolving in this infinite universe. So when someone is saying, I am enlightened, well, you are obviously not, because enlightenment is not a destination. Enlightenment is it is You can't be enlightened. You have to become who you are. Enlightenment basically means you become light. That's why it's enlightenment. And in order to become light, you need to get rid of all that affects you. That's why when someone says, I'm awakened, you can't be awakened. You can only be in a constant state of awakening and in a constant state of enlightenment and infinity. And you will know this when you get into union with your DM, that the journey doesn't end there. Most twin flames think that once you get into physical union, you have amazing sex, that's it. Eternal bliss. No, there's so many layers to it. Hence, that's why I did the multi-dimensional union topic a couple of weeks back. Always remember, guys, if you're going to operate from ego, you're not going to go past the fourth dimension. And the fourth dimension, nothing wrong with it. You've got a higher side, you have a lower side as well. And again, I am definitely going to, talk about the different dimensions and give you guys a brief overview of what every dimension is, because it is something that you guys can know. Of course, I run cosmic channeling. I created cosmic channeling. I'm the creator of cosmic channeling, and I do up to 13 dimensions. The truth is, most students get up to 5, and then after that, somehow there's divine intervention, and I'm guided like, oh, they may not be ready or anything like that, because it is where they come from. So usually my cosmic level 1 is 1 to 5, and then level 2 you go into the deeper dimensions. Level 3 is about cosmos, and then you have got the master, grandmaster level. I also run them as individual classes, so you can check them out. And some students like to start at 6. You can always start at any dimension you want, but often you'll be drawn to something in the middle, because then you'll be able to expand. Again, another reason why I was saying you have to be so humble and grounded is it's not like you can act and become humble and grounded. You need to realize that we are part of existence. We are all interdependent with one another. Another thing, people are drawn to you, they are drawn to you. They're not drawn to you, they're not drawn to you. You can't force people to be drawn to you. Charisma, magnetism is from within. That's why, last week I was talking about the Kundalini, and when your Kundalini starts rising, you will have a natural charisma because you're being blessed by God and your energies are rising up. Okay, and now jealousy. Why jealousy doesn't bring you anywhere? The moment you have a jealousy streak for your twin flame or for others or for life, you're vibrating in second dimension. And it's not going to bring you anywhere. In fact, that is what the not so good energies would try to do to you to keep you in that level, to take loosh out of you. So when you are ever compassionate, always giving, always understanding, you will go past fifth dimension. So see it this way. At the end of the day, I tell my students this. This is service. You're charging for your time. But the number one priority, in even the reason why my psychic readings, healings, activators are priced affordably is because I spend a lot of time in it, because this is good work. This is 12-dimensional, 8-dimensional stuff. It's not something that, you're using something else to create, like black magic. This is actually quantum healing, quantum activators. It takes a while because the body takes that time to adjust to the changes. So that's why most of my activators are 44 days, 66 days, because the human body needs that time to adjust. Again, I charge for my time and my gifts. More than my gifts, it's my time. When I charge at a certain price, only those who are serious about it buy it, because it's an investment. It goes down to this, there are people giving you free food, and then there's a restaurant offering amazing food. What would you choose? You would eventually save money to go to that restaurant because you know that they have a certain principle and compassion. I'm not saying free food is bad, but I'm saying that free food is for those, given to those who really can't afford. That's why I even do these sales, because for some of you to get in, that's all. And again, I always say this as a healer. People are drawn to you based on trust. you are drawn to the healer that you trust the most. That's why it's so important to meet your healer, talk to your healer, do like an interview process, even if it's a couple of minutes. Or you have to feel the trust with the healer. If not, getting a healing, you know, it's something to think about. And this is advice as a Reiki master. My teacher Paula Vanderzon was the one who taught me Reiki master, Isis Sechim, um, and yeah, she's amazing. And then her teacher taught me more stuff. I always respect my teachers. I always hang out with my teachers when I go back to Australia because that's what you do as a student. And this is something, it's in my culture. No matter how big you become, how successful you become, it's always important to show respect to your teacher because your teacher only blesses you abundance, only blesses you. My teacher taught me that way. She always taught me that. I mean, she did teach me one thing, to be selective of my students too, because I am a Mintakan queen, starseed, and all I do is help, help, help. And my teacher is amazing because she taught me so much because she's very experienced. She has so many students to the point that right now you know, she still has a website, but she's amazing. And every time I go back to Australia, I do catch up with her and wonderful, wonderful women. She's like a goddess herself. So yeah, so I really enjoyed the process of learning Reiki level 1, Reiki level 2, Reiki masters, and all the Isis Seichim levels. In fact, I became an Isis Seichim master first in like 2015 and then a Reiki master in 2017. All of it took a couple of years, but it was necessary because after every attunement in your class, you needed time for your body to adjust to the changes and the activations. So, having said that, that's why respect your elders. Another thing is, like when people older to you or people wiser to you give you advice, always take it into consideration. There is something that they have to say and they do it out of good intention. Always listen to people with good intention who are trying to help you. All right, and good day. Tamesha, I have a question. How will the twin flame journey go if your twin flame is not in 3D? I've gotten 4 different messages far as my twin. You got to trust God, Tamesha. And the thing is, the most important thing is for any individual, you have to trust God. God is everything. And again, when you say, your person is not in 3D, how do you know that for sure? Your person could be in a higher vibration, but maybe you're not there yet. So you got to change your perspective sometimes. That's why I always say, even I say, my divine masculine is more awakened or awakening than me. He taught me so much. Like we have discussions about everything, like every single thing is questioned. And you need to be questioned in order to grow. And my dad is like that too. Since I was a kid, I had these amazing abilities to jump timelines, dimensions, see dimensions, read energy grids, see auras, everything, you name it. But my dad would question everything. That kept me grounded and humble because it didn't make me special. It made me compassionate and wise. And my DM the same thing too, questions everything, which is good because that is how I recalibrate and become better and better and better so that I can offer the best services to you guys. Wow, 22 viewers, 22 comments, and 13 reactions. Guys, make it 22 reactions too, then we will have two, 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 two. So show me some love, draw some hearts. Dawn, 9 o'clock, but don't worry, you haven't missed much. Yes. And again, Tamesha, thanks MJ for that. Tamesha, we have done your connection check. The person you are talking about is not your twin flame. Your person hasn't incarnated yet. So, initially when I read your messages, I thought you were referring to that person who has not incarnated yet. So I would say trust God because in some cases, when your twin flame is not on earth, you tend to get you tend to get really confused. You might see someone and then you might think that they are your twin flame. But that's when you have to really connect to God and come into that pure space before connection. So thanks, MJ, for that. Yes, Dawn, I thought I said 9 o'clock. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. I've just been talking about a few specific things: divine, twin flame jealousy, how it's important to respect your teachers and elders, and why constructive criticism is crucial for growth, and why your divine masculine is actually more awakening than you and more enlightened than you. And often the divine masculine acts as the teacher for your growth. If he doesn't do what he does, you're going to be stuck in 2D, and you don't want that, or even minus 2D. Being humble is the key to success. Have you seen all those great leaders who are humble and grounded? Abundance, everything, they are respected. When you are humble, you are respected. People are drawn to you because they know you're a good person. They know you are a person who wants to help other people grow and succeed. That is when you realize that you're vibrating 70 or 80 because your heart is pure. But of course, some people might, make use of that. They might try to drain your energies. But the thing is, when you're in higher dimensions, you can't really be drained. Yes, Tamisha, wait on God. That's why we're talking about God. All glory to God, all praise to God. I am here today because of God, and it's God's gifts to me that I am able to do all these activators and services for you. But again, even though I am a star seed was born awakening, but still, I went through courses for many years, and that really helped me to learn how to teach the human way. So some of my teachers taught me the login logout method, which I go on to teach my own students. Amazing, because sometimes you have all these gifts but you don't know how to handle them. So it's important to have a mentor, and it's important to acknowledge your mentor and your teachers as well. And always remember, God is your teacher too. Oh, MJ, bless your soul. That's why, guys, get MJ's healing sorry, prayer healing. It's amazing. It's only 33, but MJ will spend the time praying for you and giving you messages from God after that. One thing, guys, I will say is that we all have direct communication to God. So you can always connect to God directly. But some of you don't have the time or don't have the patience. So again, you can ask MJ, you can ask me, we can all help you to connect to God. But always remember, it is your birthright to be connected to God. So all praise to God again, all glory to God. And always remember, God is spirituality, God is one. There is no religions that separate it. To each our own experience with God, and always remember to connect to the purest point, which is God. Higher consciousness, divine. But when you say God, you feel it. I remember when I was awakening, I was 13, 14 years old, when I was 8, 9 years old, when I was in my 20s, all different stages of awakening, I always cried out to God, like, God, tell me why I'm here. And then I'll be led to the right teachers, to the right people, to the right books, to the right articles, to the right experiences. Ask God and you shall be given. If you don't ask, you're not going to get anything. So always ask God what you need and what you want, what you desire, even if it's, God is never going to judge you. Always remember that. But of course, you want to, like I said, there are a certain few spiritual rules. Never infringe into another person's sovereignty. Let them be. That's the reason why I do not read for negative souls. Often I'll be guided, and the reason is because they are expressing their life. You can't make them positive souls. That is wrong. That is breaching their sovereignty. So it's important to remember that you always have to use your discretion as well, who you want to read or who you want to teach or who you want to go forth with. Exactly, like Dawn says, only go to God for everything. And MG says this all the time. God, God, God. She's the one all the time. God. And I'm also. We're all on the same bandwagon. And one thing is, God is everything. Second part, jealousy. if you find yourself jealous, it's okay, because if you're aware that you're jealous, it's good, because then you can convert it into inspiration, being inspired by the person whom you're jealous. But often, many of you are jealous when your DM is with someone else. But the truth is, the other person is as innocent. Of course, some could be NPCs, some could be karmic, some could be distractions, but it's not the person's fault. It's what it is in the journey. And when you surrender to God completely, you will notice that obstacles will fly away. Michelle, no interfering with someone else's path. Yes, no interfering with someone else's path. Good, bad, we have no right. Always remember, only God can interfere. You know, as mere human beings, we can only be guided to God, guided by God to do certain things. But often don't. And that's what the bad souls are doing anyway, everywhere, making you sign contracts, making you sign your power away. 5D, you have a big dark side. For my students who do cosmic channeling, fifth dimension, they know that. And that's why I highly recommend doing one of those classes. It's like 111 USD. And then, I even teach you how to frame a reading and stuff. So you could really, really make back the money that you spent on the course. It's an investment. But again, I'm very selective of my students. So send me an email first. And my time as well, because I have a lot more job commitments too. So I can only allocate certain amount of time. Again, I've created many amazing modalities too, like the multi-dimensional past life regression modality. I created it, I channeled it, and it's a great success. Catalina, I always ask the angels to protect me and my dear ones, ask them for help. Since my twin flame journey, and especially since my awakening process, I'm more aware of God. Oh, yes, you are, Catalina, and you're amazing. You are one of those people I see so much transformation in a short amount of time. Just like all the divine feminines I work closely with, you guys are amazing. Sometimes it takes two hands to clap. And, as a healer, if you guys are not meeting me at some level, I can't really help you. So that's why I'm amazed, like you guys are all amazing. And again, God sent. All right. I have covered all three parts. So finally, thank you so much, Dawn, for your generous, generous, generous tip as always. So I'm going to talk about a God a while more, how God is so crucial in your twin flame journey. Let me put it really, really simple, guys. When you deny God, you deny your twin flame because you're not connected to the universe anymore. When you connect to God wholeheartedly, God is your creator. Where else do you want to go to ask for guidance? God created you and your divine masculine, right? So if you want to get into union, who do you ask? Your creator or those I don't know. Always go to God. Another thing, like Adriel says, no controlling anyone else, no judging other people. People are all on their own. And again, I do twin flame checks, and I always pray to God before doing your checks because I give you guys the highest truth and the highest information. Catalina, you can tip me my PayPal. So yeah, you can just directly PayPal me a tip. And guys, this is my PayPal handle. All right, I am putting it here. You guys can tip me here. Thank you so much. And as I was saying, it's so important to be able to. Yes, PayPal. I think you do have my PayPal handle. But yeah, for those of you who want to tip me because I can spend more time creating content for you, channeling content for you, channeling stuff for you. Another thing I want to say is that you guys are all amazing. We have such a sacred tribe. So, as I was talking about connection checks, I do it through the AKASHIC records. And I will say the AKASHIC records is foul proof. The positive AKASHIC records. The AKASHIC records where you have the purest information. I do many, many checks to see if they're fake records, if there's protection and all that. So, I know some of you all go see other readers and they say, oh, they're saying this. Don't. MJ and I really, really, and that's why we actually do these checks for you guys in the group, because we want you to grow. We don't want you to be stuck. But of course, if you're going to ask a lot of people, you're going to get confused. Confusion is the number two enemy after jealousy in your journey. When you're confused, you're not going to go anywhere. This goes to even education. When you're confused, you can't even do an exam. Imagine me doing a law exam confused. I'm going to fail. You have to be clear. You have to be so freaking clear in order to progress and evolve in life. And clarity comes with surrender. Clarity comes with surrendering to God. Clarity comes with connecting to who created you. That's why respect your parents, respect your teachers, respect your elders. You are not who you are, but all the collective experiences that have made you. Why do people even go to the dark side? It's the ego. Why did Anakin Skywalker become that? Ego and fear. He already was a big psychic, but the problem is he had so much fear, and that's why Yoda thought he was not ready. But again, his teacher believed in him so much, and that's what I'm trying not to do as a teacher. I have to be very, very cautious of what I teach to who. But sometimes I have to trust that intuition. Adriel, analysis paralysis. Hate being confused. Confusion is the key to downfall. Don't be confused. Always connect. Be like Yoda. Be super cool. That's why guys should watch Star Wars to learn about the dark energies and the good energies. And now there are so many variations. You see, my nose is itching again, which means I'm receiving more downloads as I channel. Amy Lewis, good to see you, girl. Oh, thanks, Catalina. Thanks, Mai. You are so sweet. Every week you are sending me tips. In fact, every one of you here sending me tips are doing it every week. So thank you. Thank you. And Diana, thank you so much. The more I've released, oh, the more I've released and surrendered to God, the less readings I wanted. But mostly, the more clarity I've gained. Yes, and that's why now you've become my student and you're learning so much more. I noticed that also. When you come to a state when you need lesser readings, now you're ready to be a reader yourself. But again, only when you're ready to give, when you're ready to contribute, when you're ready to serve. Always remember, readings people pay for your time. Your gifts are from God. Time is what people pay you for, and a lot of us are professionals. We have big jobs which pays us a lot of money, but we taking the time out to do this comes from our hearts, because we have this gift. With great gifts come great responsibility. But even Spider-Man, he needs to earn a living. That's why he was he was working as a journalist photographer, right? So all of us, we need to earn a living too. Thanks, Nicole, for your really, really kind and generous tips. And later, according to the order of the tip, I'm going to do channeling for you guys, because I always believe in energy exchange. So every penny you pay me, you're only going to get it back hundredfold, a thousandfold. I even tell this to my students. You pay for my courses, you're going to make a million more. You pay for my healings, you're going to make a million more, because I'll clear all your blocks, and after that it's all transformation. Mai, thank you so much, Mai. We appreciate your time doing these lives. I love your lives. Diana, grateful to God for all his blessings. Best teacher I've had, Master Cosmo. Thank you guys. Really, really. I am blessed to have great students like you. Like, really. I'm so touched. And especially when you go on to being successful, and me seeing you share your posts and everything. Oh boy, I feel like I've succeeded as a teacher, one day at a time. Inspiration. Yes, Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibilities. Always remember, as Twinflames, you guys are already clairvoyants, clairaudience, and you have all the clairs and all the psychic abilities. So you have to be responsible. Dawn, she's the best I've met so far, and I've been at this for a while. Oh, Dawn, this really, really humbles me further. Thank you. Amy, yes, before I was waiting and watching the calendar for my 30 days, I feel better just allowing God to give me the answers as He wants. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Cry out to God, shout out to God, and you will be answered in silence. That is the voice of God. If a voice is speaking to you, it's your mind. And your mind is a freaking recording device, because your mind doesn't have its own intuition. There was this poem that my principal gave it to me when I was 12 years old. It's called The Habits of the Mind. Basically, it says this: you don't become, You don't allow the mind to become your master. You become the master of your mind. And that's when you become successful. Every time I would revisit the poem, I don't have the copy because, we moved out, stuff like this. But it's an amazing, and again, the author is unknown. Even when she shared it with us, whoever wrote the poem is probably God himself. Yeah, so yes, always remember, guys, don't let the mind dictate your life. You dictate the mind as a soul, and that's why you tap onto your higher self, your higher consciousness, and to God. Always operate from that pure space. Oh, Karen, thank you so much for your tip. Thank you. Wow, you guys are all oh, so loving, so loving. And really, guys, I am so happy. I see 20 viewers, 20 reactions, and 55 comments. So that is 205520. So a lot. And I know I've lately been doing a lot of angel numbers and messages. Always remember, guys, every day there's a new meaning. So there's no fixed meaning. And again, to each you have your own meaning. I do angel numbers interpretation reading as well. You can check it out in the website. And Amy says, yes, I'm in such a better headspace. And ultimately, that has brought my twin close. Say, yes, finally. You see, MJ and I are so happy for each and every one of you because that's what I learned from MJ, how she can be so gracious and loving. And she will tell you over and over and over and over again because she truly cares. And that's what I'm doing too. And the thing is, we love you all so much and we want to do the best for you. And we offer all these services to help you, but ultimately you can connect to God directly as well. There's nothing stopping you. Oh boy, what is 6666? That is Twin Flame Union code, Han. 6666 is the most beautiful number. 6666 is the number of Venus. Planet Venus, goddess Venus. Oh boy. 6 is the number of pure unconditional love. That's why my Venus Union Activator healing is priced at 66.66. It's $66.66 USD. It was not accidental, it was intentional. Adriel, the 3D mind can't comprehend what is infinite. The only thing can lead us is our inner connection to God. Exactly. And that's why, even with numbers and signs, I do different analyses every day. I channel. So I don't like those fixed, like 1111 means only one thing. Of course, to some it might. For me, 1111 means I'm on the plane traveling. But I'm channeling, constantly, so you guys can check out my page, TwinFlames Reunited. And also, guys, do follow my TikTok and Instagram. I have so low followers, people anyway, yes, Dawn, it is a sign. That's why all praise to God, and God is the passcode. And I was explaining a new analogy that I've given, simple, without the dimension, is twin flame, you project into two separate bodies on earth. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So you're still one. And we are in a dimension within a dimension. So, which means literally you are a projected version of yourself. So, which means nothing can separate you. You're freaking holograms in a way, but a very high tech hologram. That's why you feel all your senses. So, that's how, guys, your original soul is still there, projecting itself into divine feminine and divine masculine. And here you enjoy separation and then reunion again because that's what you want to experience as a soul. It's simple as that. Those numbers will stand out. It's been 222 and 77. 777 is abundance code. 222 is manifestation. 4 is God is watching over you. I've had 4 massive liquidly downloads. Oh, yes, a lot of downloads, guys. Really. Today has been very crucial because we are nearing the 8-8 portal as well. Guys, I would highly recommend the 8-8 portal healing. I know it's on the pricier end, but again, it's really worth it because it will just amplify. It's 288, but you guys should check it out. Dawn, feeling better than I did earlier. Yeah, nose itching is a sign, download. Ear ringing is downloads as well. Another thing is you'll feel a lot of compassion for the world and you just want to help people. That's also a sign of downloads. When you're feeling in your ego, then you know you're dropping. When you're feeling in your soul, you know you're going up. That's why, guys, a lot of star seeds fall. because they think that it's I. When you operate from I consciousness, you're going to go service to self. It must be about service to others. That's what differentiates positive beings and negative beings. Positive beings like us, service to others. We spread our light. Like, I never even asked for tips until like 6 weeks ago. I'd been doing these lives for free every week without fail, despite me traveling, despite me having long days at work. I still did it. God's blessings always. Even all the healings and activators and teachings I'm doing is God's grace. All praise to God. To me, ultimately, God is everything, the end, the beginning, infinity, everything. And thanks to God, I am in union with my divine masculine. Pure prayer. Pure prayer is the key. Is the key. My nose just itched. You're getting a download. Amy, my twin stayed the night last night and we watched Constantine together, which was his suggestion. Not a twin flame movie, but it had some signs. Of course, every movie has twin flame signs because our Hollywood producers and directors, they are geniuses, especially what the Wachowski sisters created, the Matrix movies, Jupiter Ascending. Then you've got all this, even the recent movie, Michelle Yeoh's one, the one she won an Oscar for. That movie teaches you multi dimensions. That's why it's like how there's so many versions of yourself. And there's a twin flame narrative there as well, because her husband is her twin flame, but in one lifetime she's super famous and he's a big businessman, but they don't get together. And then when they are together, so it's so interesting because it's all happening simultaneously, and he will say, sometimes all I wished is that I do laundry and taxes with you. And in that lifetime, they're on the verge of divorce. So it's so amazing how it plays off when you are projected into divine masculine and divine feminine and living all these multi-dimensional lives. So guys, watch that movie. Everything, all at once, Yeah, the Oscar movie. Amy, yes, it was about the battle and the mission. Oh, Paige, thank you so much for your tip. I really, really appreciate that. Yes. Again, guys, don't overly focus on the dark forces. Too. When you vibrate higher, they can't even see you. That's why Master Cosmos, Goddess V, the Queen, everything that I'm called, I stay in high. But sometimes I do go lower and I do see these things. These things see me. But always when you surrender to God, you're protected 100%. 100% without fail. Surrender to God. Step one is surrendering to God. I don't know how easier to put it. That movie that won the Oscar, All and Everything at Once. Let me Google it. All and Everything at Once. That's the movie. Guys, watch that. That will experience multi dimensions and multiple versions of yourself. And there's a twin flame part there as well. This movie won so many Oscar award. In fact, it's so amazing. Like, really. It's one movie that I actually watched twice, given my given my schedule. Yeah, but I travel quite a bit, so I watch them. I download them. I download like the version in HBO Go and just watch it. Oh, thanks, Rachel, for that. All right. So now, do you guys have any question with regards to today's topic? I have thought it the easiest I could. I'm always about clarity. In fact, I should call myself Master Clarity because people come to me when they are confused and I always leave them feeling clearer. So, all right, guys. So, I'm going to go into channeling and I'm going to start with those who have donated to me first. Let me see. All right. So, I am going to start with drinking some water. See, I always forget. First, I would like to thank Michelle for your lovely donation. I'll just say that your divine masculine is on a roll and things are shaping up. Rachel, I'm going to come to you soon. I'm just doing it in order of the tips so that I'm fair to everyone. All right, Michelle. So basically, your divine masculine is going through many stages of self exploration. I see that you guys are going through this energy upgrade and update where there is so much happening that it's like your DM is expressing certain things that you're not able to. So in a way, it's more like, how do I put it? Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much for the tip as well. All right. So back to Michelle. So basically, your DM is going through what you call expansion in consciousness. And that's what I'm seeing. So your combined energy fields are looking amazing. I see you tapping into the 44th dimension as well, which is really high, and you're getting a lot of wisdom from there. And that's why, Michelle, you are truly a beautiful soul, and I hope that helps. Next up, I have got Rachel. Oh, thanks, Rachel, you beat me to it. So Rachel's question: Hi Vash, how is Carrie doing this week? He told me he doesn't want to talk to me. I feel like he's going through a tough. Of course, divine masculines always push you away when they're going through a hard time because they feel embarrassed to face you. So they always say things like, famously say, I'm not interested in you, I can't do this, it'll be awkward for us to meet. They will always say things like that. But take that as a clue and use that to give them space and a break, because he's going to come back to you. So energetically, I will say that 3D, he's dipping low because he's going through a lot of challenges at work and his personal life, even some issues with the sacral chakra that I'm feeling. But his higher self wants you to know that everything will be all right. You just have to hang in there and keep expanding and growing and not come down to his level as well. Even though you're mirroring, his higher self wants you to know that you don't have to feel what he's going through. You can always choose to go to your higher self and experience what you want to experience. So that's what I'm getting for you, Rachel. So yes, he's going through a tough time. Keep sending him love, love, love. Keep praying to God. These are the two things you can do wholeheartedly. All right, the next person, Annette. Always a joy to read you. I don't know if you're if you're here, but I just want to say, wow, the numbers are amazing. 228020, 22 viewers, 80 comments, and 20 reactions. So, Annette, you and your divine masculine are very special, special, very special. And like I was saying last week, this week there's an extra level of downloads and activations you've been receiving. Your divine masculine is starting to see past lives more clearly. Even when he's awake, he's daydreaming a lot about you. So that is a very good sign. So his higher self tells you that the time is nearing, that he's going to come and reveal his feelings and his love for you very soon. So his higher self says, be ready, be prepared, be surprised. So that's what I have for you, Annette. Go be blown away, because energetically it is looking so beautiful. All the energies intertwining with one another and all the amazing things that are happening. It's so, so beautiful. All right, next person. Nimit. Oh, there's a note. Hi, Vaish. Thank you for everything. I love your work, dedication, and support provided on my TF journey. Keep smiling and stay blessed. Loads of love, Nimit. Oh, you guys are so amazing. You guys always, always, always send me so much love and blessings. All praise to God for even getting the right people on my path. So, again, Nimit, as always, your divine feminine is on a roll. You know her. She's just figuring out life. But there is a big breakthrough coming with the Venus retrograde. So be ready to be surprised, Nimit, because the tables are turning and everything is going to be in alignment for you. So I see a lot of great things happening for you. So I'm going to read out your question. Hi Vash, any update on the energy from SPJ, please? And is she thinking of reunion in 3D anytime soon? I feel more connected in 5D this week and seeing loads of angel numbers, especially 444 and 888. Thanks. Yes, she is thinking about reunion. She's starting to realize what a beautiful man you are, and why she's been pushing you away. She knows that that is the wrong thing to do. So there's a lot of those thoughts. There's a lot of dreams that she's dreaming about you and past lives, I would say, specifically something about the Venus retrograde that is doing this. It's trying to get you back together. So there's divine intervention, and that's why you're seeing a lot of force and your eights. And you would also be feeling a lot of her higher self visiting you, Nimit. So I'll say be open to that. And to answer your question simply, yes, she is thinking of union, and I'm so excited because you're going to come back and say, hey, we are united, and that will be the happiest thing for me ever. Oh, Annette, you're most welcome. Rachel, don't worry. Everything will be all right. Like, really, you trust me enough to do your channelings. So you also trust what I say. And when I say he will be all right, he will be all right. 3D things happens to all of us, to all our divine masculines too. If you don't give them space, they will move away. So this is the best time to just give him unconditional love. Just be yourself, just be there. Energetically, if you're stirred up, you will start doing that to him as well, Rachel. So you have to be strong so that you can mirror back those beautiful energies back to him. So don't worry. And Michelle, oh, thank you, Vash. You are amazing. Oh, you are amazing. I feel like a lot is happening in our connection. I found myself at the crossroads recently, and I decided I was going to sit in the intersection and let God illuminate the way because I before I can take one more step. Oh, Frank, we were just talking about you at the start of my life. I was just saying what an amazing student of mine you are and how people should check you out. So, Frank is our new Divine Masculine reader, guys. So, MJ and I are so happy and proud of his work. So, you guys should check it out too. So Nimit, I've answered yours. Adriel, let me just do all the other channelings. So Nimit, I think I've answered yours. Next up, Diana, beautiful Diana, who is also my student and who's also doing so well, and such joy teaching her too. And I can't wait for her to join us. So, Diana is amazing, amazing. And Diana, I just want to say an update with you and your Divine Masculine. Wow, sparks are hitting high. He is literally thinking about you. 24/7. He's just waiting for your updates on Snapchat and Instagram or anywhere. I feel like he's even like infiltrating into your other spaces, asking about you to mutual friends. There's so much happening. Your Divine Masculine wants to see you so much. So there is so much happening right now, Diana. And again, I'll say the time is so near. Everything is reaching fruition right now. You just have to go with the flow, surrender to God, and be amazing. All right. Next up, I've got Shay. Perfect timing. Frank and I have started back talking lightning. Oh, perfect. I told you this is going to happen. He loves it. Why would he not feel otherwise? You guys are both Martian starseed. Literally, telepathy is your language. So he loves it, hon. He is so happy. But he wants to take it slow. A little bit more, like the song. A little bit more. Of course, he has thought about you. That's why he's talking to you. So it's all good, Shay. I just want to say that it's amazing. It's so amazing. And your patience, he really admires your patience for your connection with him. He admires what a woman you are. To him, he paints this glorious picture of you in his head. You know, you are a true goddess to him, and he loves it. He loves every moment he talks to you online, offline, 3D, 4D, 5D. He is blown away. So he feels wonderful. So it's going to build up. So be open. That's all I can say, Shay. Dawn, thank you, Dawn, for your tip. And Dawn, I just want to say, Dawn, you are amazing. You are spectacular. You are full of love. You're full of light. And your DM is watching you from afar, like the song, you know. This song just came to me. Aqualang. What is the title of the song? It was one of my favorite songs. Let me Google it quickly. Song. I'll find it for you later, maybe next week's live. So basically, there's another song as well that reminds me of your connection, you know. Iris Goo Goo Dolls, you know, like your DM will give up forever to spend time with you, but he's just waiting you to meet you there. All right, so let me do it in order of requests. So Dawn, really, truly, truly amazing. There's so much happening for you. You are going through catharsis at 1,000 1,000 times more than an individual. So it's going to be heavy, intense, but it's going to be worth it, because when you come out on the other side, you are going to be shining like a goddess. All right. Okay. So Dawn, I just want to say, keep being you, keep shining, keep being the wonderful person you are, and sharing your light with the world, because you are amazing, like I say. All right. Next up is my. Thank you for your tip. As I was going to say, you have such a beautiful connection with your divine masculine. Always remember, nothing can come in between the both of you. And I confirmed you are monadic twin flames yesterday, and I will just say that you are going to be in for surprises. You follow all the advices that I told you, you will be shining like a star. You're already a shining star. You're such a pure soul, and God is with you always. So just keep connecting to God, and things will transform. Your DM is going to fall in love all over again, because he's already in love, but just in this form, over and over. It will keep growing, it will keep expanding, it will be infinity. And this time you're going to enjoy a new version of your DM, because that's going to be amazing, Mai. And thank you again for your generous tip. Diana has something to say. Oh, thank you. It sure won't be long before he sees me. In the meantime, thank God for all and everything, surrendering it all to God and just going with that flow. Thank you so much, Vash. Oh, always. Dawn, you're most welcome. You guys are all wonderful. In fact, I am thanking God because I have such a good group of people. It's like, it's like every week I do my lives, the same people are here, and you guys are all evolving at such a rapid speed. Next up, Catalina, the channeling for you. I just want to say that your DM is not all he appears to be. He's going through a lot. He's going through so much. What people appear on the screen may not necessarily be what they are feeling inside. This is what happens to a lot of TikTokers and influencers. They have all this pressure of trying to portray a certain image. You can feel it in the vibration. So I just want to say that your DM is struggling a lot, and he wants you to know that he loves you, loves you, loves you so much. His higher self wants you to know, hang in there. He applauds all the work you have been doing on yourself. You've been doing for both of you, and he's so grateful, and he wants to come back to you very soon, but only at the right timing, because you're still raw, you're still beautiful, and you still need a little bit time to neutralize all the energies. So, but the good news is he is coming back, and he will come back, and he will come back the best version of himself, and you will be so amazed and so impressed, and after that it's going to be infinite, eternal happiness forever, Catalina. And that's what I've got to say. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Vaich. You're so amazing, and with your lives and videos does help. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so always, Mai. You are amazing. You know that. Next, Nicole. So I'm just going to do a general channeling for you, unless you have a question. Nicole, you are a sweet soul with such a beautiful personality, a magnanimous heart, so much to give, so much to contribute, and the messages I'm getting from God is that you are on the right track. Everything that you have wished for is manifesting and coming true, and there's so much going on in your life, career, romance, and everything. You have God's blessings, and everything will keep on growing and amplifying. So next up, I have Karen. Karen, God wants you to know that you are doing great, and good luck to you, and you are evolving, you are getting rid of all the darkness and neutralizing catharsis. And so basically this is the moment of self-exploration, energy management, and this is what is happening, Karen. A lot is happening for you, and a lot is going on. So just keep on shining and sparkling and do your best for the world. And I've got Paige. Oh, thank you, Paige, for your tip. So, Paige, basically, what is going on with you right now is that this Venus retrograde is very favorable to you. And not only that, evolution-wise, you are up there compared to where you were a couple of months back. And what I can say is that you are in for a lot of surprises, and you just have to keep on trying and not give up. So, in every aspect of your life, you will be guided and directed. You just have to trust God, trust the universe, and go with the flow. So, that's the message I'm getting for you. And the last person to tip me, Amy, dearest. Everything is going well for you. A big major transition is happening in your life. Everything is going in alignment, and in time to come, things are just going to sparkle and manifest. So, Amy, you are on the right track. You have God blessings always. I'm so glad you're finally feeling clear. The higher dimensional message I'm getting from your DM is that everything will be all right. He is coming to you. He's already with you, and he's going to come back and surprise you more and more, because he is evolving at such a rapid pace. Oh, Rachel says, thank you for your messages, Vaj. I'm feeling his sad energy and will try to rise above it. That's amazing. Catalina says, oh my God, thanks. This is soothing my soul. Lifts me right up to higher vibrations again. Thanks, Vaj, for these words. Tears and happiness all at the same time. Oh, that is amazing. Nicole, you're most welcome. Thanks. All right, I'm going to do a channeling for Frank. Frank, a new opportunity is opening up for you. You are going through so much with regards to your divine feminine. Things are also shifting because there is major mirroring going on. So you will notice that energetically, you mean the divine masculine. Like I always say, divine masculines are more awakened, awakening. So yes, you're doing so well. And again, a great welcome to our team. And you are already changing lives. So that's amazing. So Frank, currently trying to tip, not for the message, but but I'm already saying your message, so it's thank you. Thank you so much. Don, got to go see you Wednesday. Love and light and all to God. Yes, all praise to God, all glory to God. You go win the world, girl, because Dawn, you are an angel, truly, and a goddess in every right. All of you, from Catalina to Diana to Rachel, you guys are all goddesses on earth. So always believe in that inner power and pray to God always. So, Frank, go on inspiring lives, because that is the message I'm getting from the universe. You are wonderful, you are full of love and light, and you are going to create so much beauty in the world. All right. So there were a few more people. Oh, Ashita, thank you for hosting this session. Anything? Okay, AR basically wants you to know that be in devotion to God, fully surrendered to God, and you'll be guided. That is the message I'm getting from AR. And also a message from God is that you are amazing, you are valued, you are loved, but you have to surrender. You have to surrender to consciousness to truly evolve. All right, Adriel, of course, Adriel Han, you are massively upgrading. You're getting so much download. There's so much upgrades. Your divine masculine is watching you from afar. There's so much being cleared out. There's so much catharsis going on. And Adriel, you are in rocking the world. So that's all I have for you. Your divine masculine's higher self is super uber impressed with all that you're doing on yourself, and he can't wait to be with you in physical. So yes, all right, guys, I think I've done everyone's channeling. Again, guys, we have such an amazing team. Thank you, MJ, for all that you do for the group. Guys, if you want to send her a tip, you could do that. Contact her, because MJ has been devoting all the time and energy to keep the group together. Just imagine her interviewing all the new readers. Even my student Frank went through an interview, a very tough one, but he passed with flying colors. But that is necessary, because at the end of the day, all our readers are vetted by the team, the new ones we bring in. And we are trying our best, because some of them, but eventually God always guides us to the right people. So I just want to say thank you all for your tips and general donations and everything. And I just want to say that I'm introducing all these new services on my website, and I do sales so that you guys can afford it. So take advantage of that. I've got some amazing specials going on right now. A couple of activators that are on like 80% off. You should check it out. My link is up there. Again, guys, I would really recommend the blocks and restrictions clearing from the AKASHIC records, 8 dimension and 12 dimension, because that is going to change your life. I did it myself 12 years ago with my teacher Paula Vanderstone, and look at how much I've grown. My teacher will be so proud of me. Oh, Frank, thank you so much for the tip. It was a good test though. And MJ is amazing, guys. Do check out her prayer healing because she's amazing. She's from the heart. And MJ, I joined this group in 2021 November as a reader, but MJ has been here way longer and she's been doing so much more. And today we are here because of all the hard work MJ has put to keeping the team together. And really, MJ, God bless you always. And guys, really, MJ is amazing. And I always reminisce our friendship in many different lifetimes and how, we have always been a good team. So thank you, MJ. Oh, my says thank you to MJ too. So again, I'm so happy, Frank is with us, joining our team. Again, I've been creating some specials for him. So check that out too, guys. And again, be open, be selfless, be kind, be generous. Give, and give. You will be blessed abundantly. There is no person who has become poor by giving. There's this Thai, the Thai commercials are amazing. So basically, this guy, he doesn't even have money, but will give all his money away to the beggar and her daughter. And he will give half of his food to the dog, and there'll be water dripping, and he will put like a pot, so as for animals to drink. Eventually, you know what the advertisement goes? The beggar whom has been giving money, the daughter will start going to school. The dog will save him from an accident. So again, it's an advertisement, but the meaning behind it, guys, when you give, you're only abundantly blessed. And always, generosity is not a weakness. Generosity is actually unconditional love. Do good for the people next to you, around you, to the world. Give and you shall receive. And always pray to God. Be humble, be grounded. Known is a drop, unknown is an ocean. And this is what I say. We are always, even with me and my divine masculine, we are growing and expanding and creating and infinitely exploring the dimensions that are infinite and the multiverses and so much. That's why even in my website, you can see how I'm creating new services every day, because that is what creation is. We are creating due to God's blessings. And those who are stagnant, they are not acknowledging God. Because when you have God in your heart and in your soul, you are blessed abundantly. And to you, primarily, it will be service and abundance to the world. Secondly, respect your elders, respect your teachers, respect your clients, respect everyone who makes a difference in your life, because we live in an interdependent society. So you have to be grateful. When you wake up in the morning, your mantra is to wake up and say, I am thankful for life itself. What can I give to the world? How can I contribute? How can I make it a better place? Who can I help? Who is the neighbor who is suffering in my community? Who is that colleague who is being so stressed out at work? Who can I inspire? Who can I motivate? This is how you should wake up, and you will always be abundantly blessed. And I've got 111 comments. And again, many of you have left. So 15 viewers, 111 comments, and 22 reactions. And I'm going to read out Catalina's comment, and then I'm going to call it a day because, I've exceeded an hour. Catalina says, I still have to learn how to pray to God. From very young age, I talk to angels, but God feels so new to me. Han, talking to angels, like MJ says, God and his angels, you're always connected. And Catalina, we'll ask you to pray for me soon, MJ, in divine timing. Oh, blessings always. Thank you, MJ. All right, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Happy Venus retrograde. Next week, I'll dedicate my life to the Venus retrograde union timelines. I've been doing different years right now on my mini short videos. So far, I've done 2020, I've done 2011 and 2012. I'll do it for all years because you're all eagerly awaiting. I'll try to do a few a day because it's specific, it's content specific. With that, guys, check out all my promos. Don't forget Soul Realignment, AKASHIC Records, blocks and restrictions clearing. It is an investment. It takes over 40 hours of my time. I do it over 40 days. Even sometimes it might go longer depending on how much your body can handle. So guys, love you all. Take care and blessings. Our page, have a great week too. All right, take care, everyone. Love you all. Thanks for all your generous tips. I'll upload this live on YouTube and everywhere else so you got easier access. All my lives are always going to be in this group. So bless you all, people. God's blessings are with you always. I thank God every single day for life, for my gifts, for everything. So, all right, say a simple thank you to God and you will always be blessed. All right, guys, take care. Love you all and bye bye. See you all next week. Take care.